Alright, good morning YouTube. Today we are going to be doing a review by viewer request of my Echo 225 PAS, the Edgit Pro, and all the extensions I have with it. Overall, I don't know, I kind of like the trimmer, I kind of don't. Let's start off. It is the Echo 225 PAS. I bought it at Carrie's Lawn and Garden. When I bought it with the regular weed whacker attachment and the chainsaw. I think it ran me $480. So I really don't even remember what it cost just without the chainsaw. It's somewhere in the 300s, I think. But I don't think it has that much power, honestly. It's one of the lower powered trimmers. It can handle a ditch, but if you're getting into the thicker stuff, you're going to want a bigger trimmer. I'm going to be honest here. I had to research the 225 last night and see what other people were saying about it to see if their experiences were matching mine. To start, there's obviously the choke. All that's worked out fine for me. It takes about 6 to 8 pulls to start. It's always done that from the very beginning. The pull system on it, the rope pulls really, really easily. So you can just whip away at that and pull it like 8 times in a couple seconds. But yeah. It is the 225 PAS, meaning it's got the breakaway extension here, and it's really tight right now. You can take the weed whacker head off and put on, say, the chainsaw, the hedge trimmer, an extension so you can go even farther. Now the Edgit Pro here, the stock trimmer guard on this thing I think sucks. I mean, they're just awful. I mean, it's only that wide. You're better off not even having anything. It doesn't block anything. Now, the Edgit Pro here, I do like it. I'm not saying, I don't know if it's worth $70, but I do like it. It acts as a mower deck. Because of the way it's shaped, it sucks the grass up into it. So it makes cutting the grass real easy. Plus, there's no cutter on it, so you can bring the string out to here if you want to. I usually run the string about this long on normal occasion. If you get into some thick stuff with it about that long, you're gonna have to run it against the concrete for a few seconds to beat it down. Otherwise, this is not gonna have the RPM to cut through that thick grass. It does feature the speed feed head. I love this head. Couldn't say anything. Well, I can say some bad stuff about it. When I first got it, the head sucked. I do strongly believe that the speed feed head requires a break-in period before it starts working right. In the first week I had it, it was awful. It was the worst head I ever used. Anything and everything went wrong with it. But after that week, everything broke in. It works amazing. Just the slightest bump on the concrete, grass, it comes out. It's got a really big bump, so it's not like you're gonna miss that. I really, really like the speed feed head, and you can wind it. On the Echo website or whatever, on the speed feed head, it said you can wind it, I think it was in 30 or 45 seconds. That's a load of crap. It takes about 2 minutes to fully wind it, but I use like 20, 30 feet of string on it, and it lasts a while like that. My thoughts on the Edgit Pro when it comes to edging are not that good. I say it's a mediocre at best edger. My initial thought is the Edgit Pro would be absolutely awesome at maintaining an edge, but creating an edge, it sucks at. It's just regular string trimmer. What I intend on doing next year, I will be picking up the actual blade edger attachment for this, maybe once a month, once every 2 months. Run that, get a nice clean blade edge, and then maintain it with the Edgit Pro. That I think it will work really good for. And you can move really fast once you have an already maintained edge. Mine here I guess it does kind of spin. It usually just slides. It doesn't usually roll across the edge. I know Blake B&B, his Edgit Pro broke. I could see with rough use, not saying that's what happened, it breaking, like if you threw it in the bed of a truck or something, or if it fell. I could see it snapping, but under normal careful use, which doesn't always happen in the lawn care landscape industry, I could see it lasting pretty long. It is made out of plastic. That's one of the downsides. It would be better if it was metal. Back to the 225, I have the handle canted like that because when it's edging like that, I have it perfectly straight up and down. Here's the shut-off switch on it. Here's the gas. Overall, the attachment I like the best for this is the chainsaw. It is a monster attachment. That thing will destroy tree branches. It honestly could probably use sharpened. And this attachment here is also one of the great ones because you can extend it. The hedge trimmer here I don't think is the greatest, but once again it might need sharpened. It's not that old though. So basically, yeah, that's my thoughts on the Edgit Pro, the Echo 225. It is a good trimmer. It is very heavy. It is extremely heavy with the Edgit Pro on it. I think that adds a good bit of weight, honestly. And it kind of off balances it. I think it's honestly a little bit short for me. I saw that in another review, and that comes from it being the 225 PAS. The normal one that doesn't split in the middle there is longer from what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not.